Hey, collective. Hello, 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 beautiful souls. So, welcome back to Empress Tarot, and welcome if you are new to Empress Tarot. I am here with a random message, non zodiac Pacific. If I see the signs, I will call them out. For the most part, just random messages for the collective. Also, thank you all for your love and your support to Empress Tarot. The channel has definitely grown. I do love reading the comments and seeing all the love, the likes, and the subscriptions. And yeah, just a huge thank you and shout out to Soul Tribe for the success of the channel. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and you watch a few of my readings and I resonate on some level, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you over here at Empress Tarot where we would address it and we bless it. All right, collective. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into this message for the collective, random, non-zodiac Pacific. Spirit, we are ready. What are the messages for the viewer of this reading? What are the messages for the viewer of this reading? What messages do you have for the viewer of this reading? Okay, got one. Ten of Swords. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, blame on me. Fool me three times, I won't be around for the blaming. Because, yeah, this Ten of Swords, Gemini energy is the end of a betrayal. It's end of somebody playing in your face. You can't take it no more, you know. And I always say is, the biggest betrayal comes from those that you call family or friend. You like, I couldn't imagine that, out of the love that I have for you and, the respect and, do me differently. I would have expected you to have done me differently. But this Ten of Swords, baby, interested to see what else comes out next to it because this is the end of somebody playing in your face, hitting on you and calling it rain. How you doing? All right, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the viewer of this reading about the Ten of Swords? What other messages? Okay. Eight of Wands. Hmm. Karma spent the block back real quick on this. Sagittarius energy. Okay. Five of Swords. Ooh. It's all good when you do it, but it's a problem when I do it. How you doing? Aquarius energy. That lick back, let me tell you something. Some of the strongest lick backs is there ain't no get back. You just move around. You know what I mean? Like I don't even do return to sender because I don't like to watch people karma play out in a negative way. I don't get in a sense of happiness or joy from watching people suffer. But this is telling me that whoever played in your face, whoever betrayed you, karma has spent the block back and it done spent it around real quick. I do feel like this is now you have the upper hand. I feel like for some of you, because I did see the Hermit, silence was your biggest get back. I always say, if you lose me, you lost you because I was your biggest supporter, your biggest advocate. And, I do get a sense that somebody is definitely feeling the weight of this. With the Ten of Swords, Five of Swords, Eight of Wands, it possibly could want to reach out to you. Baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fam, I wasn't thinking, I wasn't thinking. And, shit happened. Life be life. And, everybody make mistakes. Shit. Yeah, they do, but to keep making them is a choice. Uh, King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. I do get a sense that, there's a protector here, but not from the King of Pentacles, but I do feel like clout. Somebody could have did a lot of this betrayal for clout, fame, notoriety. So clout, fame is a hell of an addiction. I do get a sense that somebody was being selfish. Ten of Wands under the Ten of Swords. Shit. Okay, strong Sagittarius energy out here, but Ten of Swords and Ten of Wands in the same energy. Damn, what did they do? Okay, spirit, we ready. Keep going. I don't like this shit. Like, this is one of those things where they watched you struggle. They watch you go through it, baby. They watched you go through it. Do you hear me? Or they put you through it. Damn, tower. Baby, this get back is something else. This get back is a setback, a strong setback for somebody else. I don't feel like it's an intentional get back. I just feel like your success or whatever it is you're doing with the King of Pentacles is a strong setback for somebody else. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Nine of Wands. Damn. Ooh, child. Your resiliency through this, your determination, your willpower, your strength, and you not putting that energy into, revenge. I feel like revenge, man, best served cold. How you doing? I feel like that's one of those things where you went missing out of somebody's life, and now they see it. They definitely see the void. I do feel like there is a sense of Two of Cups. Damn, Six of Wands. Yeah, somebody did something for clout. Somebody did something for clout. Somebody did something for, all the wrong reasons. And now, because you set some boundaries, you have leveled up. You've leveled up in business. You've leveled up in love. You're being known. You're being recognized. Strong Leo, strong Sagittarius, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. But you leveling up has switched some people up. For sure it has. For sure it has. Hold on, collective. Okay, collective. I grabbed some other cards. Let me see what else wants to come out. And I just cut the deck because I was getting ready to shuffle. If you don't like being a doormat, get off the flow. Shit. You know what? Whoa. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. If you don't like being a doormat, get off the floor. I'm gonna just hold that right there. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Just let that sink in just a little bit longer. And I'm going to read it again. If you don't like being a doormat, get off the floor. Child, forgiveness and growth. Okay, let's see what else wanting to come out of these cards. I haven't used these in forever, so I was like, and I haven't used the cards that I just pulled. Um, they were put up, and I was like, okay, organize, and I was like, there's a message here. I will keep our communication strong and frequent. Somebody could be really laying it on thick with reaching out every day, multiple times out of the day, trying to see where your head is at. Tell us more about this energy. I feel like that's support from this King of Pentacles, though. I feel like this King of Pentacles is reaching out saying, I got you. I got you. I'm going to stay in constant communication with you. I got you. I love sending you surprises to show my love. Making things harder than they need to be. Stay open and approachable. I feel like don't make this King of Pentacles or this masculine pay for the mistakes of someone or from people in your past that treated you badly or treated you wrong. Don't make this person pay for those mistakes. They didn't cause that harm, they didn't inflict that pain. Don't make them go through the punishment. So if you're being very cold and have this unapproachable attitude about yourself, you're really blocking love from this other person. You attract me just by being you. They see the beauty in you. They see your worth. They see your value. And I'm speaking about this King of Pentacles, this masculine energy. They want to communicate and build with you. You make my heart race with excitement. Mm. I hope you take time to heal your heart. And I was just saying that. I was just saying that somebody could have, put up a wall towards this. And this is another interjected message because I did see that shit with the betrayal and stuff. But I do feel like that's in your past. With it being in the past energy, that's your past. That is your past. That is not your current or your future. That is your past. And I feel like there is healing still here needed for this because that energy is strong. That Ten of Swords and that Ten of Wands energy is strong as shit. And recovery from that could look like being isolated or you not open or receptive to the good things, right? Or new love or somebody who really wants to support you and have your back. But, this person says, I see your worth. I see you and I want to be with you. I want to, I want to be the one you love. Baby, I wanna be the one you trust. They just gotta be. Your needs matter. Don't be afraid to do what is best for you, best for your own self-care. Yeah, you're still in this healing phase, and I felt that with that Ten of Swords and that Ten of Wands, you're still in that healing stage. But forgiveness and growth, overcoming challenges, emerging stronger together, that's on top of this Two of Cups. Somebody was like, I'll be your safe place. I'll be the one to comfort you. I'll be your comforter. I'll be the one to help, bring warmth to the cold places. I'll be your blanket, I'll be the person that brings you in and, keep you safe and keep you feeling loved. Like I let me take away the pain, kiss away the pain. Oh, Patty LaBelle. Please come back and kiss away the pain. You can bring sunshine from the rain. Ooh, please come back and kiss away the pain. Oh man. Okay. Kiss away the pain. That's what this person can do, baby. Child. Consider how it makes others feel. Yeah, don't operate out of a hurt. Hurt people hurt people. That's a true statement. That is a very true statement. Hurt people hurt people. And if this person that's in your life, this King of Pentacles, is coming in and they're wanting to show you love and you're meeting them with this wall up, this resistance, this, defense mechanism, you are really blocking a blessing and love that's here with the Two of Cups. And this person is here to say, I know you've been hurt. Shit, I know they done did you some type of bad. You know what I mean? Like I know it hurt, but I can show you that it can feel. What feel good feels like. I can show you what love feels like. Oh man, but yeah, if you are interacting with this person from a hurt place, yeah, that Tower card is going to. You're gonna have somebody that's gonna check up out of that situation. When we Some told me to get these cards, and I normally don't use my old cards because this is when I was first like just really learning my niche for tarot. And I was like, they're not perfect, but man, when I tell you these cards are speaking right now, when rebuilding a relationship with someone, consider it a new one instead of salvaging the old one. Yeah, hurt people, loves. And you got to understand that when you are interacting with someone new, they didn't do what the other people did to you. They didn't make the mistakes that the other people did. They didn't cause this Ten of Swords and Ten of Wands in your life. Please don't make them pay that price. Please don't make them pay that price. It only takes one person to make you happy and change your life. You, baby, you got to show up for you. And, I did a reading just now, not too long ago, where manifestation, the power of your words, your thoughts, and the Two of Swords were there. And I kind of see the Two of Swords in this energy where it's speaking to, you have somebody that sees you and wants to be with you and is interested in you, right? Want to love on you. But because of history, this has become a challenge. This has become not as easy. And it's almost giving Jason's lyric. It's giving strong Jason's lyric. The hardest challenge is to be yourself in a world trying to make you somebody else. Shit, that's when I tell you, I'm gonna give y'all some free 99. When you elevate spiritually, when you go through a spiritual awakening, one of the most challenging things that you'll face in that process is you. You facing you in a new ascended version of you is the most challenging part of that process, because you tend to struggle with the old version of you versus the new version of you. So that two of swords and the temperance operating out of duality, two of pentacles, two, two, two. So the old version versus the new version, the adaptability of the new version while your transformation from that old version is happening. And then, you have the two of swords where there's this dual mindedness, because you're operating from a place of, okay, but the old me would do this, the old me would do that, and the old me this and the old me this, and then the new you is sitting up here like, well, shit, is we living back in the old, or is we doing something new? What we doing? So I say that to say that in this reading that I do see where there's a struggle here, there's a challenge here, and rightfully so. With ten of swords and ten of wands, some people did you pretty bad and down and dirty. There was a betrayal here. We not go ice skate over that, right? But when you come out of that victim mentality and you level up into this, I'm protecting me, like in a way to where I'm not going to put myself back in those places or spaces where with the faces that did what they did to me, right? I'm leveling up and I'm moving on. Karma's going to spin the block on those people, you know what I mean? And that's by way of you exiting their life. I don't, if you ever speak to anybody that betrayed somebody that truly loved them, cared for them, was there for them, loyal to a T, if you ever speak to anybody that has done that to someone, ask them what was the most painful part of that experience. And they're going to tell you, I don't have that person in my life anymore. That person won't even fuck with me. This person is, and even if they do, it's not going to be on that level like they used to. It's not going to be on that organic type of, level. It's going to be a long handle spoon. You know what I mean? So if you ever had somebody, do you know what I mean? Like, have you ever done somebody wrong? And if so, what was the hardest part of that? They gonna tell you I don't have that person in my life. Like that right there is it. That's the karma. That's the karma. Uh, you know, Child, you know what? One, two, three with me. I can read the hell out of these cards, but it be my intuition you should pay attention to. I feel safe sharing my deepest emotions with you. This is a safe space. This King of Pentacles is a safe space. Or this, and touche. This could be this King of Pentacles, how they feel about you. You're a safe space. This could be reverse. Don't make it fit if it don't. But practice radical transparency. They need you to be open to, oh man, Daily and Marsha Ambrosius alone together. We should be alone together. Cause I feel like y'all both done, cut off some people, done let some shit go. And now this person is saying we should be alone together. I have faith in the journey of our love. And then this card is saying remove the pressure on performance. Yeah, don't make this person jump through hoops and hurdles that, ring of fires that they, don't punish this person's for other people's past mistakes. I feel the excitement of new love with you. Probably for your highest good to start in a different direction. How you doing? All right, collective, I'm gonna leave this here. Remember, you're way more blessed than you are stressed. Please believe that. If you would like for me to address it and bless it, the information is down below on how to book a reading with me. In the meantime, in between time, I'm sending an immense amount of love, light, and high vibrational energy your way. And I will catch you all soon with another video. Take care, collective. Bye.